Welcome in. Thanks so much for joining me today. So I'm going to guide a short practice on relaxed awareness. And this is kind of similar to an open awareness practice some of you have heard me guide before. But here we're going to emphasize this sense of relaxed openness. Of course, awareness is a core part of meditation, so that'll be included in the practice, just this quality of mind that can be watchful or mindful. But then how do we bring in this sense of settled body, settled mind, without doing the settling, right? So in a way, relaxed here means just being with whatever's arising. Relaxed here means not trying to find calmness or stillness, just allowing the movement of mind and perception. But awareness is there. Awareness is watchful. And awareness is open. We're not blocking the senses. We're not blocking or trying to shuffle awareness down a certain corridor. So this is what we're going to practice. If you haven't already, gather your seat for meditation. If there's any gentle movement you like to do, we can go ahead and do that for a moment. I like to just gently stretch my neck usually, but you can do whatever you want, whatever feels good to you. And I highly recommend keeping the eyes open for this practice, but if that really doesn't work for you, of course, feel comfortable to close the eyes. But you'll see me with eyes open for this practice. And so a few tips with the gaze, for those of you who aren't used to opening the eyes, is you just allow the eyes to rest in space. You're not staring at anything in particular. You let your peripheral vision be open, so 180 degrees, and just let the eyes rest. Don't force the gaze. You could also allow the eyes to rest downwards, about 4 or 5 feet in front of you if you want. The whole way of working with the eyes open helps us to stay a little bit more alert and awake. And it also helps to connect with this sense of not blocking, because we're not blocking any of the senses. We see, we hear, we smell, taste, and we feel, we touch. We feel our sense of touch. Just before we start the relaxed awareness practice or relaxed openness, just cultivating a heart of warmth. Why are you here? Why are you watching this? Why are you listening to this? We get beyond the specific reasons. We're here because we care. And that is our innate warmth, our innate love. Just connecting to that for a moment, connecting to that sense of care for ourselves, then extending it to others. Sure, while we're meditating here, it might not have an immediate effect on others, but in the short term, we're not harming anyone because we're sitting here. And in the long term, if we develop this relaxed awareness or relaxed openness, we can benefit others even more, bringing more of our own peace into the world, which brings peace into the world. So just put very simply like that. Just connect to that sense of care, loving kindness, and maybe altruism. It's our motivation for the practice. And from here, we just allow a sense of clicking into this moment. Without any fancy tools, without an object like the breath. We feel the body, we feel the breath, but we also are connected to our other senses, our sight, our smell, our taste, etc. But then there's this quality of mind that's in the present moment and knows we're in the present moment. That's what awareness is. So for some of you new to meditation, don't worry if you become distracted away from this easily. Just re-recognize in short moments. So this isn't a state we extend. This isn't a space of calm we try to nuzzle into. This is just a sense of openness, awareness, and we're already relaxed within that open awareness. There's no relaxation to seek. Just let the mind self-settle. So the only recommendation here, because this is kind of a bare bones guided practice today for a reason, as I've shared a few moments ago. The example I like to use is like a snow globe. If you imagine a snow globe right now, so imagine shaking up that snow globe. Whatever's inside the snow globe is obscured. The water is also obscured, full of the confetti or fake snow or whatever it is. Now imagine putting that snow globe down and leaving it. What happens? The snow, fake snow, slowly settles. We're able to see clearly into what's inside the snow globe, but also the limpidity, the clarity of the water starts to come out. And this clarity, this limpidity is our mind. And what's inside the snow globe is everything arising within mind, thoughts, sensory experience. Just allow everything to be. So essentially, see if you can place the snow globe of thinking down for a moment without pushing away thoughts. Thoughts are allowed. Thoughts are what are arising within the snow globe. You can watch thoughts. And then, of course, as I said, we're going to probably pick the snow globe up and just recognize you've picked it up and put it down again. That's the practice. That's really it. Attempt to put it down, which doesn't mean no thoughts. Thoughts will arise. Whatever you see here around you will arise, but just allow it to move. It'll arise, it'll stay for a little while, and it'll go. Just allow it. And when you get caught in the thinking process, get caught by something you hear, whatever it is, just notice and put the snow globe down again, which is click back into awareness. So really, there's nothing to do here. There's just a gentle awareness we're encouraging. And that awareness is already relaxed. It's already at ease. There's no ease. There's no peace we need to find. In and of itself, that awareness is at ease. In and of itself, that awareness is present, awake. And our practice is to just recognize when we've picked up the snow globe, so to speak, lost awareness, and just come back. Best you can. Not fighting the process, just working with your current process. However you showed up today, whatever you showed up with is fine. That is the practice. So here, don't seek calmness. Don't seek presence. Just be presence. Let go of the seeker. Let go of the seeking. Drop it. Part of the snow globe. So the more we practice this, the distraction becomes more subtle, and we just need smaller shifts. Coming back to the body and senses, and then letting go, allowing those to be open, relaxed, but we're not losing this sense of presence. In a sense, we're just cultivating being. That's it. We allow everything. There's nothing to fight in the meditation. But we allow without losing awareness. That's the key here. And when we do, we just re-recognize it, just connect back to it. Okay, so we'll just close the practice for now, coming back to that sense of a warm heart. Just dedicating the energy from our practice, no matter how short it was, to the sense of warmth, care, love, this pervasive care that is part of our nature that can extend towards us and others around us. Just embodying that for a moment. Okay. So thank you so much. I know this was a little short, so I recommend replaying it if you want a longer practice. There's a reason I decided to keep it short. This kind of practice, it's good to do it in shorter sessions. So you could do a longer session, but break it up a little bit. Otherwise, we have this tendency to kind of like veer off into just daydreaming, kind of, more or less. And so it's better to keep it shorter, short moments many times. So thanks so much, everyone. Let me know how your practice went. I'd love to hear from you. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment, subscribe, drop a like if you want. If you're listening on Spotify and iTunes, reach out to me on my website, scotttusa.com. There's a contact me button. Go ahead and hit that. Send me a message. I'd love to hear how this went for you. I'm happy to do more if you really like this. So that helps me too to gauge what you all are enjoying. Thanks so much. Happy practice.